Hello, everyone. I'm back with another podcast review, and today I'm going to review the latest episode of Baddies Caribbean, Season 5, Episode 19, titled It's a Family Reunion. Before I get started with this review video, I want you all to like this review, share this review, leave comments in the comment section below, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, if you all know of any shows that you would like for me to review, leave that in the comment section below this video also. There's a lot of shows out there. There's the Braxtons, there's Love and Hip Hop, there's Real Housewives. I know the Real Housewives of Dubai, the reunion airs next week, I believe, or this week, one of the two. Today's Sunday or Monday. No, today's Monday. So I think the reunion either airs. I think the reunion either already aired or it airs this upcoming week. But yeah, make sure to leave that in the comment section below of which shows you would like for me to review. Also, go to the description box below this review video to check out all of my social media accounts. I have links that will take you directly to my social media accounts in the description box below this video. So let's get started with this review. This episode starts off with the aftermath of the fight that happened between Bianca and Sapphire and Mariah and Bianca. Bianca is trying to get away from the girls and Sapphire is following her. She's like literally running after her trying to find Bianca, and Bianca gets in the vehicle with black tinted windows. Sapphire doesn't want to approach the vehicle because of the black tinted windows, and I understand her with that because you don't know what to expect. You can't see what's in the vehicle, but the people that are in the vehicle can see what's outside of the vehicle. Sapphire is sitting outside the vehicle, and she's outside the vehicle of where Bianca is. Sapphire is sitting, she's not sitting outside of the vehicle, but she's sitting somewhere near where the vehicle is located, and she's antagonizing Bianca. Sapphire wants to fight Bianca again, so Sapphire turns her back to where Bianca is and says, "I'm going to turn my back because I know you're scared and not going to fight me." I'm paraphrasing what Sapphire said. Bianca throws something at Sapphire and she misses, and then Bianca starts to spit at Sapphire again. In Bianca's confessional, she pretty much says that her experience on Baddies isn't what she expected, and she leaves the show. Mariah and Sapphire, they apologize to each other and they hug it out because they fought last season. I don't know if you all remember the fight that happened between Mariah and Sapphire last season when they were at the lake and Sapphire snatched Bianca and they both ended up fighting inside of the lake. They fell into the water and they started fighting each other when they were literally in the lake swimming, trying to fight each other. Jayla Mina, in her confessional, she calls Bianca a scary-ass bitch that doesn't want to fight again. And she said that they're just going to get on the boat and enjoy themselves, excluding Bianca. Scotty approaches Rolly and she asks if she saw the fight, and Rolly said that yeah, she saw the fight, and Rolly thinks Sapphire won the fight, but she thinks that Mariah lost the fight. The women, they're on the boat and they start talking about the fight, and Rolly starts talking about Rolly again starts talking about how she feels as though Mariah didn't win the fight. Mariah's feelings get hurt, and she leaves the boat. In Sapphire's perspective, she says win, lose, or draw, she stood in the paint, and that all that matters. And Sapphire also mentioned how Mariah held her own in the fight, and Rolly was like, everyone holds their own in a fight, but she still lost. Mariah is talking to Anna, and she's really bothered about Rolly's comments about how Rolly thinks that Mariah lost the fight, and it really bothered her. All the baddies except Bianca, they're on the boat and they're partying, they're vibing, they're having a good time, they're dancing on each other, they're drinking, they're just having a really good time. And Natalie announces that they're going to Santo Domingo tomorrow. It's the next day. Natalie and Rolly, they talk about Bianca, and Natalie originally had reservations about Bianca coming with the women to Santo Domingo because of the confrontations that she's had with Sapphire. So, what else happened? They also talk about how Rolly thinks that Mariah lost the fight. Natalie mentions how she's never seen this side of Bianca, like Bianca fighting people, spitting at people. Natalie has never seen this side of Bianca. Biggie joins the conversation and she's excited because they're going to meet their she's there some of the women are going with Biggie to meet some of her family. And she's not bringing everyone because she doesn't want it to be any confrontation, so she's only being bringing a handful of women with her. And I think that was a good move. That was a good idea of Biggie to not bring everyone, because you don't, who wants to go to a family function and you bring friends that are going to fight each other. So I agree with Biggie on bringing only a handful of people. So it's, what else happened? I'm looking at my notes. Oh yeah, so during the conversation, Biggie's mom FaceTimes her, and it looks like Biggie mom was in bed, and she's wanting to know where are her and her friends, and Biggie's like, they're on our way. They're on their way. All of the women are at Meatball's door and they're trying to wake her up because because Meatball was originally supposed to be one of the housemates that was going to go with Biggie to meet her family, but later on during this episode they had a confrontate. Her and Meatball and Biggie had this like small dispute about Meatball not wanting to share her shrimp with Biggie. I mean, not no Meatball not wanting to share her shrimp with Biggie, and she doesn't want to go with Biggie to meet her family. And apparently, Biggie had an attitude with her the other day, and she thinks that Biggie is wishy washy. So the group of people that's going with originally that was going with Biggie to meet her family was Meatball, Anna, and Tasiki, but because of the mini confrontation that Biggie and Meatball had in the vehicle on their way to their family, they separated because of the tension between each other. And like Biggie said, Biggie didn't want any drama occurring when she went to go see her family. So Meatball and Biggie separated because they were getting aggravated with each other. What else happened? Diamond goes with Calloway, Nunu, and Big Kiva, Tinkerdoll, and Asian Doll, and they're going to explore Santo Domingo. And during the ride to Santo Domingo, or wait, I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Was everyone going to Santo Domingo? Because a lot of the girls, they rode in separate vehicles. I know that Diamond, Calloway, Nunu, Big Kiva, Tinkerbella, and Asian Doll, they went in the Sprinter, and all the other girls, they went in separate like vehicles. So at first I thought that Biggie was bringing more girls with her to meet her mother, because that's how it looked like. That's how it seemed by the way the girls were getting into the vehicles. I thought that the girls that got into the vehicles was going to meet Biggie's family, and I thought that the women that were in the Sprinter was going to Santo Domingo. But yeah, Diamond, Calloway, Nunu, Big Kiva, Tinkerbella, and Asian Doll, they're in a Sprinter and they're going, I think they're going to explore Santo Domingo. And Tinkerbella and Asian Doll, they congratulate each other on getting the Baddies chain. And Tinkerbella, she didn't care for the reaction she got from Meatball for getting her baddie chain. She didn't congratulate Tinkerbella for getting her baddie chain. And apparently Tinkerbella and Meatball are sisters. And comment in the section below, like, are they really blood sisters, or do they just call each other their sisters? You know how sometimes when you're best friends with someone for a long time, you call them like your sister or your brother? Comment in the comment section below to let me know if they're actually sisters. But Tinkerbella didn't care for the reaction that Meatball gave her when she got her baddie chain. And like Sapphire mentioned in one of the previous episodes, you don't want to take away from someone else's moment, and that's what Meatball did based off of what Meatball's reaction. Even when Asian Doll got her chain, they said that Meatball didn't clap for Asian Doll when she got her chain. She was the only one that wasn't clapping, but everyone else was congratulating the women for getting their chains. And even Tinkerbella, she liked how even the replacements were saluting her for getting her chain. But Meatball, she was not happy for like the people that got their baddies chain. Scotty thinks that there's more personalities this season versus last season. Natalie asked her a question about what was her thoughts on the ladies this season, and Scotty thinks that there's more personalities this season versus last season, and she also feels like the fighting that happened last season was stretched out. Like the if like for instance when certain cast members fought each other, they kept on fighting each other. It was like drama that was stretched out versus this season when the people they fight and then the drama's over with. So that was Scotty's perspective on this season. Anna, Tasiki, Biggie, they go to meet Biggie's family, and Biggie's family, they get emotional because they miss Biggie. Biggie is always on the road. She's working, and she hasn't seen her family in years. I believe that's what they said, that Biggie hasn't seen her family in years. Because Anna, I think she has family in Santo Domingo as well. So either Anna or Biggie said that they haven't seen their family in years. I don't recall which one it was. Pardon me, you all. The family was speaking in Dominican, and Anna had to translate for Tasiki. And at the end of their meeting, family meeting with Anna and Tasiki, they have a baddies shot o'clock moment. As far as this episode, it wasn't a lot of drama in it, but I didn't think it needed to be a lot of drama in it because it was a more family oriented episode. I give this episode a 7 to 8 out of 10, a rating of a 7 to 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for tuning into this review. Like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, make sure to like this video, share this review, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also leave comments in the comment section below. If you know of any reality shows that you want me to review, leave it in the comment section below. Even shows that aren't reality shows, if you know of any like television shows like, you know, Law and Order, The Oval. I'm really looking forward to The Oval coming back for another season. They got greenlit for a season 6. Also, go to the description box below this video to follow me on all of my social medias. I have links that will take you directly to my social media accounts in the description box below this review video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good one. Bye bye.